Hi guys, and welcome back to On the Fence. I don't really know what to say about that. That performance, that result. Liverpool have dropped points again for the second game in a row. We've now dropped 4 points from 2 games, which is really, really disappointing. The manner in which we lost them and the teams that we played really is the biggest overriding disappointment. You know, we've got such a tough run coming. You know, we've got Manchester United soon, we've got Tottenham soon. In the Premier League, and then we've got Bayern Munich back-to-back in the Champions League. So, you know, the manner in which we lose these games against Leicester at home, you know, no intensity, and it felt like we were kind of beaten. And you know, we're chasing the game, but we're not chasing it the way we were the first half of the season. It's really, really disappointing to see. And that's the overriding word. I mean, I can't use any other word but disappointing. Before I do carry on, I just want to say shout out to Joe, Everton fan. He wanted me to shout him out. So, yeah, fuck off, Joe. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I really don't. Liverpool, it does feel like a defeat, even though it's not. We've gained a point, but, you know, we haven't gained anything over Manchester City because they won yesterday. Or the day, yeah, they won yesterday. They beat Arsenal so convincingly. And it looks like Manchester City have got their groove back and they're starting to push through the gears again like they do. And Liverpool are just stumbling and faltering. And it looks like, you know, people, you know, everyone's putting the pressure on Liverpool, you know, all opposition fans, pundits, ex-players, presenters, everybody's putting pressure on Liverpool, you know, because it's been 29 years since we won a league title. And we've never won the Premier League. You know, we've still won the league, but, you know, it is what it is. All this rebranding and stuff. So the pressure is on massively on Liverpool. Look, don't let anybody tell you any different. The pressure is on Liverpool because in football, you exist to win trophies. You know, you do. As much as I debate this with my mates all the time, you know, you do exist in football to win trophies, and Liverpool haven't won a trophy for 7 years. And the last time we won a trophy was the Carling Cup, and that's just not good enough for Liverpool Football Club. So you can understand the disappointment and the anger in the fans when we don't win these kind of games. You know, this is a banker. This is a game against, you know, a side that are still new, still in transition with a new manager. We beat them 4-0 at the start of the season. Yeah, at home. This is an away game, and it's a tough stadium to go. But I remember the days of when we used to go to Upton Park or the bowling ground, whatever you want to call it. And we used to fear, you know, we used to say, you know, if you can come out of here with a draw, then that's a good result. But this ground's not the same ground, and this West Ham team aren't the same West Ham team, but they fought today very well, to be fair. Like Leicester did last week, they played well against us, and we just don't seem to have an answer for that right now when teams are playing well against us. You know, we took the lead with Sadio Mane, an offside goal. Lallana does really well on the right-hand side, and the linesman's not even looking at the line of play, the defensive line, and Lallana flicks a ball forward to Milner, who is offside. He's a yard or two offside. The linesman really should be getting on right. It's ridiculous that he doesn't. It falls for Liverpool, though. Milner puts a low-driven cross in. Sadio Mane is able to get a touch around Ogbonna, I think it is, and puts in the back of the net with his left foot, and it's a great finish. It's a great start. You know, because West Ham did start the better of the two sides. You know, they had a couple of chances. Hernandez had one. I think Mark Noble had one, and Cresswell had a couple, you know, to note in the first half before we started to grind into the gears and stuff like that. But, you know, then they equalised with a really soft free kick. Not soft in the way it was given, you know, it was a free kick, but I mean, the way Liverpool have defended all season, we've defended so well on set pieces, so sides are going to have to think of new ways and inventive ways to try and break around the line. And because Liverpool played such a high line, all they had to do was play a short ball. Mikel Antonio just runs past the defence. Naby Keita should do better. He's getting blocked by Noble, yeah, fair enough, but Naby Keita really should do better in that instance. You know, he's in a Liverpool team now. He's being trusted in the central midfield role or the centre defensive midfield role, whatever you want to call it. But he's being trusted in this Liverpool team now to play top-flight football at a team who are striving to win the Premier League. And that defender's not good enough from him. He's had a poor start with Liverpool career, by all accounts, because of how well he's done at Leipzig, how well Fabinho's looked when he's come in as well, and how well Oxlade-Chamberlain did when he come into the side last year as well. So Naby Keita's got some really big boots to fill, and he's got, you know, he's got to shine, and he's just not right now. And this is another one of them instances where he's just not shining. You know, he has a couple of little moments in the game where, you know, he flicks it past the man and he goes past, and you think, you know, this is it. You know, he's going to maybe rifle one into the top corner, but he doesn't. He tries a little slide rule ball, or he just does something wrong, and the final ball's just not there right now. But you can see he's trying, and you've got to give credit for that. But I just think, if he's making these kind of little mistakes in games and they're going to cost you points, then in this instance, it cost us a point, 2 points. But I'm not saying he's a fault for all of Liverpool's goals we've conceded, because it's not just him. Today I think we were really poor at the back, and we were all over the place. I hate using the term, old Liverpool and Liverpool of last season, but Liverpool of last season, that's how we defended. It was like we had Lovren and fucking Sacco at the back again. You know what I mean? We were just at 6s and 7s the whole time. Every cross in the box, and they didn't really have the biggest of sides. When Andy Carroll come on, of course, then they've got a tall side. But there's only really Ogbonna, Declan Rice, and I think another player who's quite a big player. But even Van Dijk today was really off the boil. But then again, he had moments where he was good too. So it was just a hot and cold performance. But the one overriding factor for me is that the lack of intensity. Yet we did start attacking in the second half when we were trying to chase the ball down. Chase for a goal. But that intensity is just not there. And when we're giving the ball to the front three, there's no creativity. There's just no inventiveness. Everyone's running the same direction. Everyone takes a touch of the ball, and then by the time they've turned around, because the turn is so slow, there's nothing in front of them, because the moves already came and gone. And one thing Firmino was guilty of in the second half, I noticed, was we were on a break. Friends reference. We were on the break on a counter attack, and Mane gives him the ball. And Mane's about to run through. He's about to run past the defender and be clean through on goal. And Firmino just tries a one-touch pass, and it goes behind him. And if Firmino just takes a touch, turns, and slides the ball in front of Mane, we're probably going to win the game 2-1. And it just, little things like that, just so disappointing. And we're trying to do like the little one-touch intricate passing, and we don't need to. We've got a bit more space than we're letting on, and maybe that's communication issues. Maybe the team should be telling each other, you've got space now to take it in turn. It is what it is. TMG, thanks for your comment, mate. Good game, but West Ham deserve to win. I actually agree, mate. Based on the first half alone, West Ham made more chances than we did. They looked a lot more dangerous than we did, and I think I've seen the stat in the second half, 11 shots they had to 6. I don't know if that was on target or no, it was probably just shots in the game. Yeah, I agree. West Ham deserve to win. Maybe we were lucky to get away with a draw, and maybe that was the case last week. Jurgen Klopp needs to stop taking Liverpool on warm weather breaks during the winter, because it just doesn't seem to help. I remember a couple of years ago, the 3-1 away at Leicester, after we come back off a summer break, and I think Tenerife or something like that, or Mallorca. We just seem to start slowly, and we don't need that right now. We don't need a slow start to build again. We need Liverpool at their full fire and best. And this is going to be a really unpopular opinion, but the way we're playing right now, I don't think we're going to win the Champions League. I mean, it was quite slim pickings anyway, because what we did last year was so unprecedented, and it was so, what's the word I'm looking for? It was so surprising that I don't think we're going to be able to replicate that necessarily. We could, but it's going to take a lot of effort. And while we're top of the league right now, or fighting for that league in the first, second spot, I don't think we want to risk and put all our eggs in another competition right now. We want to win the Premier League. That's what we want first and foremost. So, I mean, I'm not saying I want us to jeopardize the Champions League and just play a shit side and stuff, but right now I'm looking at it. I just want Liverpool to be strong in the Premier League, and it's tough because coming up we've got Bayern Munich. Like I said, we've got Man United, we've got Tottenham coming up. Still got to play Chelsea, and we've still got to go away to Goodison Park. And they're going to be fucking buzzing, aren't they, for it? I've got every faith that Everton in midweek are just going to roll over for Manchester City, because they don't want us to win the league. Fucking Everton want us to lose the league more than Man City do, and Man City are the ones chasing us, and that tells you all it needs to say, really. So I've got absolutely no faith in Everton to win the game. I think Everton are just going to try and roll over. It doesn't matter what's going on at their football club. It doesn't matter if they're in real bad shit. They'd give it up. Even if they were bottom of the league and needed a win, they'd lose to Manchester City, because it stops us winning the league. My mates in the group chat said it. They said if you've got 36 points, you need a win to secure yourself in the Premier League, and you're coming up against Manchester City to stop Liverpool win the league. What would you do? And they all basically admitted that they'd give the game up. So that's what we're dealing with, lads. there was barely any threat up front from both sides, though. Yeah, there was kind of half chances really, but of the half chances, I think there's that Cresswell shot that goes wide in the first half on the volley, or no, like just a shot from the left hand side. There's the Hernandez shot in the first shot of the game that goes just wide as well. Noble, no, Declan Rice has a header. I think Noble has a header or a shot or something like that, and these are just whiskers wide. But yeah, I don't think there was a mass creativity by them, but I just think in general balance and play, they did play better than us. And it's disappointing, again, that way, because Liverpool were striving to go win the league, and we're faltering at West Ham away. We're faltering against Leicester at home. And I know Leicester caused City problems at the Etihad, but we've got to overcome these kinds of things. They were there for the taking, and so were West Ham in the last 20 minutes as well. We did have wave after wave of, not, I wouldn't say attacks, because we probably created about 3 chances in the last 20 minutes, or 3 or 4 chances, good chances. That anyway, just not good enough. Not good enough. I don't know what the solution is, because we play with a high intensity game, and I don't know whether it's a tactic by Klopp to lower down the intensity again, like we did at the start of the season, which I very rightly credited Klopp for that, and a lot of people did, saying we're only really in first, not even in first gear yet, and we're rolling with the clutch. That's all we're doing right now. We're just rolling with the clutch, and we're picking up wins on the way, and then we'll start to put it into first, into second, and on the way. We haven't got past second gear yet in this season, and that was a good thing when we were winning games. But now we're not winning games, not as frequently as we were, and that's now disappointing, because we need to get into third, into fourth gear, into fifth, into sixth if it's a fucking turbo. You know what I mean? We need to pick up the pace now. We need to start winning these games, and I know that we don't want to use all of our prowess in the game and just go full throttle, but we kind of fucking need to, you know what I mean? If we don't, City are gonna go ahead of us, and City have got a tough week ahead of them. They've just beat Arsenal 3-1, which was going to be a tough game for them, and it kind of was, I suppose. Everton midweek, which I said Everton are going to roll over, and then they've got Chelsea, I think, at home in the Premier League again. I could see City winning all these games, but if it was Liverpool with that fixture list, I couldn't see the same thing. I honestly couldn't guarantee that Liverpool would do the same. And that's the nature of where we are. I understand Manchester City are the champions, Centurions, whatever. Pep Guardiola's got them playing amazing football, but Jurgen Klopp we were just doing so well up until the start of the year, and then as soon as the year turned around, we've done this again. What happened last year? No, not last year. Shut up. What happened about 2-3 years ago in January when Mane went to the AFCON, and we didn't have a replacement for him? We went to shit. This time, nothing like that's happened. Maybe Trent got injured, but he's not really a massive factor in how we play, because he's not the one who scores all our goals. He does set a lot of them up, fair enough, but he's not the driving factor on our team. Him and Gomez are the only 2 real big injuries. I'm trying to think anybody else now. And we've just gone to shit again. It's that intensity that we haven't got now for some reason. And we need to find it very, very soon. Otherwise, we're just going to fizzle out like we have plenty of times before. And I don't want this season to end with people criticising Klopp, with opposition fans laughing at us. Opposition fans, by the way, who aren't even in the top 6. Yes, Everton, I'm looking at you. Opposition fans who haven't even got a chance of doing anything, and they're laughing at us, or at least they're trying to. I know they have no grounds to laugh at us because we are doing so well. And even if we didn't win the league, we'd finish second or third. And that's still a great achievement for Liverpool, from where we were a few years ago. But I'm sick of saying that now. I'm sick of saying, look at where we were and look at where we are now. It's so much better. No, Liverpool have to win a trophy this year because we've done so fucking well to get ourselves in the conversation. To then be thrown out of it would just be ludicrous. And I don't want that. Manchester City are still fighting on 4 competitions. They've got the squad for it. They've got the money. They've got the manager. Yeah, we've got not just as good a manager, obviously, because Klopp hasn't won as much as Guardiola. But tactically, we've got just as good a manager, if not better. We tactically wise, yeah, Klopp's just as good as Guardiola. He's up there with the best of them. And we haven't got the same squad as City. Obviously, we haven't got the same amount of money as City. But player for player, we've still got a good squad compared to City. It makes no sense to me, to be honest. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, fucking we just need to do something fast because things are going to come to a halt soon if we do not press on. Look at the next few fixtures. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer stream than usual, obviously, because I do just want to kind of not have a rant. This isn't a rant, let me be honest, because there's nothing to rant about really. We've drew a game. There's nothing massively outrageous with it. It's just in the context of things, it's disappointing. But yeah, so our next game is, what are we today? 4th, okay. Yeah, so Saturday coming up, we've got Bournemouth at home in the Premier League. This one should be a winnable game. And if we were to win, we'd go back top, I suppose. Let me just look at the table. Yeah, with 3 points behind, if City win in midweek, which they will, because it's Everton. If City win, they will go top temporarily, and then we need to come back with a win, and then we'd be 3 points clear again. So it's just about trying to just keep going, just find a way to win on Saturday. Let's just find any way to win. I don't care how we do it. Let's just find a way to win. And then 10 days later, which is the next midweek, because I think there's going to be an FA Cup break on that Saturday. Then we've got Bayern Munich in the Champions League. That's going to be a huge game. It's going to be a welcome break from the Premier League because, we've just played so many Premier League games, especially with us being out of the cups and stuff. So the Bayern Munich game is going to be a big break for the players to just focus on something else for now. But we can't lose sight of the game next, which is Man United at Old Trafford. And that's going to be a huge game. That's going to be, they advertised it last week on Sky Sports, I think it was. They said it's probably going to be Liverpool's biggest game of our season so far, which City was. The City game the other week was the biggest game, but we lost it. But we stayed ahead of them, obviously, because of the nature of how well we've played. So Man United away at Old Trafford is going to be the biggest game of the season. Every game as it comes is going to be the biggest, let's be honest. 3 days later, then we play Watford at home again. Another game we should win. We've got to win. To be honest, we've got to win all these games. We can't even say, let's go to Old Trafford and get a draw because City won't. City won't go to Old Trafford and get a draw. They won't even get beat. They will win that game. All ends up with just seeing that then. Yeah, Liverpool-Watford, we've got to win that. Everton then on the 3rd of March, starting that month off. Got to win. Liverpool-Burnley, got to win. Bayern Munich, Liverpool, whatever it is. I think we can beat them over 2 legs. I think we can beat them over 1 leg. Right now, everyone's a bit blurry right now, let's be honest. Fulham, Liverpool then, got to win it. Liverpool, Tottenham at home. That's going to be a big game, depending on where Tottenham are. It's going to be a big game anyway. Southampton, Liverpool, got to win. Chelsea, Liverpool, Chelsea, got to win. Then we've got Cardiff, Huddersfield, Newcastle, and Wolves. We've just got to turn this around at some point. Very soon. It's got to come before the Champions League. To be honest, it's got to come this week at Bournemouth because we beat them 4-0 at their place. They've had a good result against Chelsea, and then I think I'm trying to think who they played last game, and they had a poor result either way. Bournemouth for a side that are capable of shocking anybody. They've done it to us a couple of times. They're capable of producing a shock. So we need to be strong, go there and just play our game the way we should be playing, not the way we've been playing lately. Just go there and we just need to try and just turn this around, whether that's a change of shape for Liverpool, whether that's a change of personnel, whether that's just a kick up the fucking ass, get physical with them, Klopp, get them in the dressing room and just beat them into submission. And let's get back to playing the football that we played at the start of the season. I could say, yeah, but, today, if we'd have played the way we played at the start of the season, that game ends 1-2-0. We get the goal, we sit off, we soak the pressure up like we've done so well. Van Dijk being so crucial into that. And then we just release it, very similar to, this is going to be a weird reference. Black Panther, the suit's made of vibranium, and when he takes a hit, it absorbs the hit. And then like that purpley colour, and then it just fires back out. That's what Liverpool were doing all the first half of the season. And we seem to have lost that spark, wherever it's gone. Get it back. Please get it back here again. I've just realised for the whole video, I don't even think I've looked at this camera yet. Yeah, just please get the fucking spark back, Liverpool, please. Because I can't go another year without us winning the Premier League. Or without winning the league again. Because not even, you know, I don't even care what opposition fans say. That doesn't bother me. Because I know how good Liverpool are. I know how good Liverpool's history are. You know, I'm very clued into all that. A lot of Liverpool fans are. We've kind of had to be because of the barren spell we're under. But let's just stop giving opposition fans a reason to take a strip out of us. You know, let's give something back. Let's give our own fans a reason to take a strip out of them, because we could be Premier League champions at the end of the season. We've just got to get our asses into gear. We just need to sit down and assess the situation and just say, you know, it's easier said than done, of course. We don't just sit down and a result will come. We just need to sit down and realize where we are, you know, realize the morality of the situation, just realize how big this situation is. And you know, maybe that will get to some players, but maybe it'll inspire some players, maybe it'll motivate some players to go and be better, to be more intense in games and actually going to want to fight till the end of the fucking game to go and win it. You know, maybe it'll give Mo Salah that little kick he needs to be the player of last season. Firmino, Mane, the same, and just get back to where we were, because it's like Jekyll and Hyde. It's like night and day. The way we were at the start of the season to the way we are now. I'm sick of Liverpool playing our seasons in halves. You know, one half of the season were great, the second half were absolutely dire. Let's have a full season where Liverpool are fantastic. You know, forget this spell now, it's gone. Let's have, you know, the next part of January till the end of January. Let's have that as where we kick on again, and then let's go through to March, through to April, and finally through to May, and let's lift the Premier League. Please, just lift the Premier League. It's only going to be hard work that does it. You know, it's not going to be anything else. We just need to be more intense in games. And Liverpool fans, you know, let's just keep supporting the lads. Let's not back that. You know, let's not turn our backs on them. Doesn't matter who plays, whether it's Alisson, Mignolet, don't care, Van Dijk, Lovren, Matip, Milner, you know, whether it's Fabinho or whether it's Lallana or Henderson, you know, I don't care. I don't give a shit what Liverpool player plays in this game. I don't care what player, you know, people don't like because of whatever reason. They're in the Liverpool squad for a reason, and they're good players, and we can turn this around, and we can. This squad can win the Premier League. I'm sick of people saying that Liverpool can't win the Premier League because our squad's not good enough. Our squad is more than good enough. CR7, hi mate, how are you doing? Thanks for commenting. I like your profile picture. It looks like a penguin. I don't know what it actually is though. Yeah, let's just fight. Just start fighting. Just start scrapping. You know, let's start getting on the refs' back all the time. Let's start being bastards in games and you know, grinding them out. And you know, if we have to 1-0 every game from now to the end of the season, perfect. Absolutely perfect, because that will get on people's nerves more. If we win 1-0 from every game now to the end of the season, then if we were to win 1-0 in every single game, we'll win the league and Champions League, and everyone will get pissed off. Chelsea will be in the Champions League next season. What you think they're going to finish top 4? I'm trying. Yeah, I've just got rid of the table. We're at Chelsea now. Sorry guys, just bear with me. Yeah, Chelsea 4th at the minute. You've got, they've got Man United on the backs, Arsenal only 3 points behind, and then the gap to 7th. Then, you know, yeah, I mean, if you're a Chelsea fan, you'd be quite confident, wouldn't you? You know, just signed Higuain. You know, they've just won I don't even know who they played. I think it was Huddersfield. I think battered them 5-0. You know, especially after Sardi's comments in midweek against Bournemouth, wasn't it? And I think the game before that, where he absolutely slammed his players. You know, you want a reaction, and gladly enough, they got it. What do you think the score will be against Chelsea? Oh God, I'd love it to be a 3-0 Chelsea or a 4-0 Chelsea. Just something that's going to demoralise Manchester City. Just bring them back down to earth. What I think it'll be though, I think City will win midweek against Everton. And I think they'll probably draw this game, but still be in a positive mood. Because I think City are just too good. But it is what it is. Hopefully Chelsea can do us a favour like they did earlier on in the season, because it was that game actually. You know, funny that you mentioned. The Chelsea game against Manchester City at Stamford Bridge was actually the game that turned it around for us. You know, they took points off City, and then City went and lost to Palace and lost to Leicester back to back. So you know, do it again. Please do it again. I'm all for it. Please do it again. And let's let Liverpool take over. You know, Chelsea, you owe us. You know, you owe us this again. please do it. But yeah, it is what it is anyway. Yeah. Let's just be positive. You know, I've got that out now. We've all got it off our chest. Let's just have a day where we just, you know, punch the wall, do whatever. But tomorrow, let's wake up and just say, you know what, yeah, we're still top of the league for now. That was good. Morata doesn't. Yeah, you've probably got a good. It's probably a good thing that Morata doesn't play for you anymore, and you got Higuain as well instead, because Morata really, it just didn't really suit you, did he? That's if you do support Chelsea, actually. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks. I appreciate the like and the subscribe. If you haven't subscribed anyway, please do, and like the video as well. You know, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the game. If you're a Liverpool fan, if you're any fan, you know, any opposition fan, you know, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Yeah, look, let's be positive. Let's wake up tomorrow morning and say, look, you know, we are. It is what it is. We're still top of the league. Even if City go and win against Everton, which we're expecting them to do, let's just get that mindset of City going to win the next game, so we're going to win ours. You know, yeah. City are 5, mate. Yeah, that's nice. How old are you now? Because I can't imagine you'd be too old. Like, this is just turned into a Q&A. Yeah, how old are you now? If you supported them since you were 5, I'd say you're probably about what, 15, 20ish, 16. Yeah, that was good. 16 in May. Well, happy birthday for May if I don't ever speak to you before then. It's my birthday next week, by the way. I'm gonna be 22. On the not next week, on the 17th. So yeah, happy birthday to you, CR7, and happy birthday to me next week. Hopefully Liverpool can get a win in the next game. Hopefully we can go through in the Champions League. Hopefully we can beat Man United, beat Tottenham, beat Chelsea, and just twat City to the league. I'm going to end the stream there, guys, because my voice is starting to break. I can't really talk anymore. And I'm hungry, and I need a coffee as well. My lips are dry. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Disappointing results, but let's just go again, in the words of Stevie J. But this time, let's actually go again and let's do it. Let's go all the way, and let's not let it slip. Keywords there, touch wood, doesn't happen. Touch wood, we just go all the way and win the league. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I've been on the fence. Take care. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. And yeah, like I said, thank you very much for watching. Take care.